I don't know if you guys heard, but Funmaker Mike started following us on Instagram. We're going to have to delete a lot of
What's poppin', everybody? Episode 77 of the greatest Saturday morning Funko show that's ever existed. We got the latest in Funko news, other collectibles, entertainment, and sports. And let's dive right in. And yes, Funmaker Mike started following us on Instagram. So, yeah.
Should be excited. I'm not really. I'm worried.
A little worried.
I'm worried about some of the stuff we said.
Delete.
Yeah. Maybe send him a message and just go, hey, all love both sides.
We only roast the ones you love.
We only roast the ones we love.
And to be fair, we do like Mike. We make some jokes, but we like Mike.
Yeah, Mariota can.
Anyway.
I'm only kidding. I'm only kidding. Till he follows us.
New Funko Shop exclusives this week included a deluxe Marvel Mr. Knight with Glow Chase. We talked about this before. It was actually supposed to be a PX exclusive from a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
And then Diamond doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
So there is no more PX exclusives.
Yeah.
So
it's all right.
Now it's a Funko Shop exclusive, deluxe, whatever. It's fine.
Whatever.
The Funko Shop also shared some other retailer exclusives this week, including a Dragon Ball Goku with Niobo, which is a staff, and it's a glow. And because I know everything about anime now,
true,
I know that the Niobo was given to him by his deceased grandfather, Gohan. Right? Am I right?
Oh, yeah, if you looked it up.
That's right. Research. This
is that the power pole?
This was what's that?
Is that the power pole? The one that extends?
Yeah, the pole, which also previously owned by Master Roshi.
At the Kame house.
Look at me. I'm learning.
Look at me. I'm impressed. Look at me.
Bro.
This
has a shared QR code sticker. Also, this was going to be a PX. So now it's just a Funko exclusive with the new QR code sticker. No word if any other retailer is going to share it. Plus, the GameStop exclusive One Piece Sakazuki also shared with the shop this week.
That's a must-have for all the kids.
All of them. They also shared the Fanatics exclusive WWE The American Nightmare Cody Rhodes metallic with the helmet. It actually does look pretty sick.
It's cool. It's wrestling. Everybody wants it.
Everyone likes that one. It's from WrestleMania 40.
Yeah.
On Wednesday, they dropped two new Funko Shop exclusives: Fairly Odd Parents, Tootie, and Eddie, Sarah Angry. Two Funko Shop exclusives.
All right.
Now, also this week, we had the Dungeons and Dragons NFT drop.
Right.
Which is the first one since 6 weeks. It was April Fool's or whatever.
Something like that.
So it was good to have another drop. And they only did 32,000 packs. Watch our show. We opened our packs, pulled some cool stuff. But they actually ended up burning quite a few packs. They burned over 10,000 standard packs. And only 1,867 premium packs.
Okay. So
the premiums always go well. I just don't. It boggles me that they still do the standard. I get it for people that don't want to pay for the premium.
Yeah,
you just want to have the fun of pulling the 5 cards with the standard, but then do like just a little baby bit.
Yeah,
do 2,000 standard, 30,000.
Nobody
premium.
wants the standard. Stop it.
It's few and far between. They make too many.
It's a waste of your money.
Yeah. It's a waste.
Yeah, stop it. Stop it.
So they ended up burning a bunch of them. Anyway, Funko Fundays Hollywood event tickets went on sale this week. Apparently, they sold out.
What do you get for $175 USD?
$175 USD after taxes. You get 30 minutes in 30-minute time slots at the Fundays event for whatever the Quest for the Grail event is going to be.
Do I get free?
No.
Do I got to still buy stuff?
No. I think there's definitely going to be giveaways. But then they also...
every single person?
No.
Then what the hell?
But they are going to... You'll have first access to the Fundays boxes, which you also have to pay money for.
You know what we could do? I got a plan. 3 weeks from now, this is actually official now, and you guys can mark this on your calendar. We're doing a Quest for the Grail here at the kdogandfish warehouse.
Oh!
We literally just get a bunch of boxes, a bunch of sheets, turn the lights off.
Yeah.
Charge people $100 to come in the warehouse.
You go through
through the maze.
Yeah.
As you get to the end, it's the back parking lot. You lock the door behind you. Keep your $100. That's Funko Fundays to me. Like, what? 170.
It should be a fun event, but that is a bit of a spicy ticket.
Funko is getting a little greedy. $175.
$175 USD, but it's sold out. So people want to go.
They get that tuna sub from Subway too.
That's insane.
But
I'm
you
sorry.
also will have to pay for the Fundays box.
Yeah.
But you'll get the at the event kind of stickers and rare stuff.
Yeah.
Who cares?
I don't know. And maybe it'll be fun.
They haven't even shown off what's in the box
They have
yet.
no, we have no idea. And it's coming up at the end of June.
$175 USD.
Yes, sir. 30 minutes of your life.
The best 30 minutes.
Friday.
I guess Funko collectors just
All kinds of disposable income.
like
This is just at the Funko Hollywood event, so I don't think it's going to be massive. So I'm sure tickets
That's
were...
why you only get 30 minutes in and out.
Yeah, in and out. Anyway.
to do what? What are you doing? Quest for the
Quest
Grail?
for the Grail.
What are you doing?
You're going to be questing.
Questing where?
Grailing.
And where? What?
The Funko Hollywood store.
What? Is there just going to be a bunch of boxes and you pull up a box and nothing? Okay, there's
There might be
175.
riddles. We
Riddles?
don't know.
They're
It
gonna
might be
they're gonna design it like a jungle.
yeah. You got a whole Indiana Jones theme vibe.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. Funko is just a money grab. I mean, I'm sorry, guys. It's just pay. Pretty soon they're gonna start charging us just to see what they're releasing.
Yeah.
New Funko Shop exclusives dropping tomorrow. E-transfer is $2, and you can see
You
what it
can
is.
see for the sneak peek.
Yeah.
It's not going to be two.
gonna-
It's going to be five.
Yeah, they're gonna charge a membership to even use their website.
Well, that's what fan rewards points will be for. Speaking of which,
Whatever.
yesterday
I'm
was...
trying to be positive. I think Fun Day sounds amazing. I think everyone should get a
Yeah,
ticket. Spend
everyone should
$175 to walk around in a maze, get nothing, go out, not even get a T-shirt. Okay.
Okay. They might get a
Did you get
t-shirt.
lunch?
You might
Lunch?
get a no, there's no lunch. No. Friday, yesterday was the
No lunch?
second...
Yeah, it's only 30 minutes.
you don't have time for lunch? 30 minutes. You got a questing, get out of there.
You got a sandwich?
Nothing.
Sandwich, bag of Ruffles? Pop? It's 4 minutes. 4 minutes, you scarf that
No.
down.
No, you're not getting
No,
that.
I mean,
Then you
the
can
event
spend,
is
you
only
can spend
30
the,
minutes.
well, you can spend the next 26 minutes walking around that stupid maze and get nothing. At least you get a sandwich and some Ruffles.
They're also going to be the trading posts. They're going to have the trading posts too.
In 30 minutes?
No, I think that's outside of the 30-minute quest for the Grail.
Oh, so when you bring your to the trading post to trade with other people.
No, actually, I learned more about that
Yeah.
after the show that we did. It's trading what you get there. You can do a trade swap with people from what you get with
Couldn't
your
they
Fun
just
Day
buy
boxes.
what you just bought?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
No, because
What you
you don't know what you're getting in your Fun Days box.
Am I getting a Fun Days box for $175?
No. Oh, do you? I wonder with your ticket. Wait, let's hold on. We're not being fair.
For $175, I better get a Fun Days box.
We're not being fair. I don't know about that. Maybe with your 175 ticket, with your 30-minute time slot, it includes at the end your Fun Days box. That's very plausible. That's very, very plausible and possible. It's in B Money to look it up. That's maybe true that you will also that price include your box.
I ruined my
Because
paper.
we know from the other Fun Days boxes they were 105 USD, 125 USD. We speculated the new price might be. So it is possible. Does it include it?
Will there be a box of fun? Yes, event ticket price includes a box of fun that will be unique to the in-person.
There you go.
Fun Days
Okay.
experience.
So it includes your box of
All
fun.
right, just edit all that out.
It includes your box
But
of
that's some
fun.
good stuff we had.
But it
there.
better be pretty good for $175. Okay, but for $175,
Yeah.
better be pretty good.
Well, if you think
And
about
I better
it,
get a goddamn sandwich.
No, there's no sandwich.
how much is the regular Fun Days? 125.
105.
105,
Well,
and
it
then you
used
get
to
a-
be. I feel like it'll go up.
The $50 ticket to have
So
the
you have
experience.
$50 to have your experience.
Okay, I'll give
Yeah.
you $50.
And then you're getting your Fun Days box.
Because I
Okay,
assume
take it all back. Kinda.
the purchase online box will be different than the in-person one.
Well,
Correct,
however,
correct.
I still have to see these Fun Days boxes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't know just yet.
Because the last Fun Days boxes were kind of, what's the word? Garbage.
Garage.
Garbage.
It'll be at the end of June. And then we will get online. They'll be available for Fundays boxes as well, but they won't be as good as the in-person boxes.
Yeah, and you know they're going to give us a bunch of pins that nobody wants.
Pins and pops.
Pins and stickers and a bunch of other crap we don't want.
Okay, let's move on.
Let's go out to the best reveal of all time.
Yeah.
What's that?
What's that?
The Street Sharks pops.
Well, that's coming in. They're coming
I
soon.
know, but it's the most exciting thing that's happening in Funko news.
All right,
According
let's just
to
skip
B-Money.
everything and get to Street Sharks.
Before we get to Street Sharks, yesterday Funko had their second limited edition drop. This time it was strawberry shortcake with Custard the cat.
Sold out in 3.5 minutes.
750 pieces, and it's $50 USD. And you can do, like they did with the first one last week, fan rewards, 1,500 fan reward points to get first access, early access.
And did it sell out?
At the time of recording, we do not know that.
Oh.
Because it's going to happen, but it's by the time you're watching this, it's happened.
Oh, right.
But I assume
It dropped yesterday.
the other one, the 1,200 piece Demon Slayer, even though it's just a metallic version of the common mold, it's sold out.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming 750 Grail strawberry shortcakes will sell out.
Probably.
We'll
Probably.
see.
I don't know. I just don't really get
But
it.
also no access for Canadians because we don't have fan rewards.
I have no problem paying $50 for a pop if it's a really cool pop. I just don't know who wants a strawberry. But I guess, whatever. People are probably going to buy it and flip them on eBay for $3,000.
Well, that's what happened with the Demon Slayer. The day they dropped, you don't even have the pop in your hands yet.
Yeah.
You just got your order confirmed. You're putting a flipper $300 price tag on that pop on eBay.
No,
then you're a piece of shit.
Another question. These pops are actually made, right? This isn't a little NFT situation.
No. These are physical.
They actually have them.
They're physical.
So they're actually shipping them.
And we saw people on Instagram already receive their Demon Slayer ones.
All right. That's what I wanted to confirm.
And they showed that it was delivered inside that protective pop stack, inside of a cardboard sorter.
Okay.
So they're shipping them well.
We just wanted to confirm that. And Fundays is still $175, correct?
Yeah, but you get your Fundays box.
You get a Fundays box
and your 30 minutes of quest.
30 minutes of quest time and a sandwich, Ruffles, and a Dr.
food.
Pepper.
No food.
No Diet Dr. Pepper, though. Just regular Dr. Pepper.
The good stuff.
Yeah.
Coming soon.
If you want Diet Dr. Pepper, they'll pour half of it out.
Coming soon. They'll pour half out, fill the rest of the water. On Monday, Funko Shop, coming soon in the Funko world. On Monday, Funko Shop will drop a new exclusive Hello Kitty. Melody is her name. Whatever. She's pink and translucent. This is right up your alley.
I'm sure whatever.
You're part of the Sanrio fan club.
There's people that are super into Hello Kitty, but,
No release date yet, but Disc Tracker shared there are going to be 10,000 die-cast Michael Jordan Funko Shop exclusives ready, loaded, ready to go. I want this. I just don't want the chase because the unpainted chase is stupid.
No.
But it's going to be launching soon. More Stitch Pops. Every week we talk about this.
Hell yes.
Just keeps. Yeah. There's no end.
Just keep stitching.
There's no end. Just keep stitching.
Yeah.
We have. You can pre-order now the 9,500 piece Stitch with watermelon, Stitch with headphones, and the Walkman as well. Coming soon. Stitch pineapple.
Oh my god!
He's just in a full pineapple.
Give me
outfit.
the orange and the apple, and we're all
honestly,
set.
guys,
shared with Hot Topic.
You can't go wrong with Stitch and a pineapple. I only can hope they do a mango and an apple.
I'm just hoping some clever people who are into swinging pack the Stitch upside down.
There you go.
The upside down pineapple Stitch.
So now we're just going to keep dressing up Stitch as fruits.
Yeah.
Okay,
more fruit is coming.
Perfect.
This one is also going to be shared with the Anime Expo Mexico. Now it's time for B-Money's favorite portion of this show because they're making more Street Sharks.
Yes.
Are these commons?
Heyo! That's the first time he's scored on the show.
Are these commons?
Yeah.
Yep.
We got the Big Slamoo.
Amazing.
And also Ripster. Both of those are coming.
They look amazing.
They do look good.
All right. Cool.
All right. Horror Pops. We got a...
Although, let's backtrack a little
sorry,
bit.
go ahead.
They started with Streaks.
Yeah.
And they did the other two, but they're still missing one. So why didn't they just finish the wave?
Finish it. What's the missing one?
Jab.
They'll do it. They'll do it as one of
Hammerhead.
those limited edition ones.
Yeah,
Maybe
maybe with a
$50
villain.
for it.
Yeah.
Well, there's so much stuff that's coming out every year.
Yeah,
Whatever.
we could get rid of the stitches and just give me the other one.
Can't get rid of stitches.
No, there'll be more stitches.
Minus one stitch.
No.
I'm just saying.
Which one? watermelon,
Which
pineapple?
one could you give
Can't
up?
choose.
I can't give up
Headphones.
headphones.
Headphones? Are you crazy?
He's holding a Walkman.
What?
Anyway, let me finish my thought. Street Sharks, like other common releases that also sometimes have exclusives, they might save that last one for a con. So we might see it
That's
for
even worse.
San Diego or New York Comic Con.
I gotta be honest with you. I don't understand why Funko doesn't support us. Like, I think they should reach out.
They really should.
Like, we do nothing but.
You know what? You guys are amazing.
We just give them love. Like,
nothing but love.
Why aren't we sponsored by Funko?
Same love I got from my stepfather.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Went out for smokes.
Never came
47 years ago.
back.
Yeah.
Horror Pops that are coming soon. They announced a load of them.
Yeah.
The new Grabber from Black Phone. By the way, they're doing a part 2, and Ethan Hawke is back.
I haven't watched first Black
That's
Phone.
the Grabber.
I heard it was good,
enjoyed
though.
the first one.
heard it
You
was
might
good.
have to go to the
That's
HR
good.
department, though, if you're known as the Grabber.
Yeah, the grabber. Well, what are you gonna do?
What are you going to do? A bunch from Saw. We've got Jigsaw Unmasked, which looks awesome. That one will have a chase with the pig mask. There's going to be a Billy on Tricycle Amazon exclusive and a 10-inch Billy as well. Plus a new Terrifier Art the Clown. He's holding a severed head hollowed out as a candy bowl. And it's bloody. It's pretty
It's a winner.
pretty sick, though.
Honestly, they should do more horror pops because every time they do horror pops, they sell out like crazy.
Gone.
It's like anime and then horror,
Gone.
and Stitch. But I mean, like horror pops sell like crazy.
And speaking of which, I forgot about this, but the Terrifier moment, people had pre-ordered through Amazon.
Yeah.
All their orders got canceled, and Funko had to release a statement that it was put on hold and that it is going to get made, but it hasn't gotten made. It was a big thing about that.
Can we put in motion that all the horror pops should have a bloody box?
Yeah,
They should all,
They
Like
definitely
on the
should.
screen?
Yeah.
It's so much cooler.
It's so much cooler.
Maybe you can
I
include
agree.
that in the new price you're going to charge us, Funko.
Right?
Yeah, when you're going to step up the game, supposedly.
Well, we're stepping it up with 5 new pops from a new anime series called Solo Leaving. Leveling.
Leveling?
I'm leaving.
I'm leaving because who cares?
Solo Leveling.
I don't even know what that is.
It is an anime series based on a Korean books or something. I don't know. I didn't pay attention.
Gotcha.
But one of them's going to have a glow chase.
All right.
A bunch of new Godzilla pops and exclusives. That one, B-Money. As a Godzilla fan, what are your thoughts?
They look pretty pimp.
Pretty good. There's going to be
Although I do prefer like if they just did a regular paint job rather than these.
there's a lot of
The Space Godzilla, the Destroyer, and the Mecha Godzilla.
yeah.
All premium skulls.
They do look pretty good. Yeah, I'll give you that.
All right.
Now, next up in Funko News, 6 new WNBA pops. All they needed to do was Caitlin Clark. Everyone, that Caitlin Clark will be sold out
Oh, it'll sell it right
so fast, and you're going to have all the other players. And by the way, they could have made 6 players. They didn't. They
Yeah.
made 5 players and a mascot from the Seattle Storm. His name's Doppler.
Well, if they only did Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese would have been like, well, people come to Funko for more than Caitlin
Well,
Clark.
here's the funny part is they did make an Angel Reese.
I know they did.
And
That's-
nobody's going to buy it. Maybe
some people
a couple of fans of
She's a horrible player.
the team, but I don't think she's that great. I don't know. And instead of that one, why didn't you do like an old school player, Lisa Leslie, or like you doing a mascot from the Seattle Storm didn't make a lot of sense to me.
Listen, they're trying hard.
They're trying, but I would have.
Well,
Caitlin Clark is a no-brainer. That one will absolutely sell out everywhere.
I'm not going to lie to you.
What's up?
If the team's called the Storm
Yeah,
and they name the mascot the Doppler,
Doppler.
that's pretty smart.
It's pretty smart.
That's pretty smart.
I'll give you that.
That's a little twister action going
But
on
there's how many other mascots in the WNBA? Like you did 5 players and one mascot.
Don't
everybody
you know that they're doing the rest of the mascots?
there. Everybody loves Doppler.
They probably will.
Everybody loves Doppler.
Everybody.
Everybody, because he makes it rain.
Excitement and joy at Seattle games. New common Wolverine comic cover, by the way. Not an exclusive one, but this is the brown suit with the also with the yellow, and then the claws are out. That comic
I used
cover.
to have that comic. It's a cool comic.
That's a cool comic.
I'll give you that one. That one's cool.
Yeah,
That's
it's
cool.
pretty nice.
I mean, we haven't had a Wolverine comic cover in a while. So.
At least 10 minutes.
Yeah. So. Is
Sneak-
it a Target exclusive?
No, common. No, regular, not exclusive.
Oh.
Target didn't want it.
Yeah. Well, Target's all about the comic covers. That's So.
Right before the weekend, we also saw a sneak peek, just a glam, no box art or anything. There's going to be a Jurassic Park Rebirth. That movie's coming out in July. I'm sure we'll have 100 pops of different dinosaurs, but a 10-inch Spinosaurus was leaked earlier this week.
Looks good.
It does look good. They always do a good job with dinosaur pops.
That movie better be better than the last one.
I know.
It has to be.
I've been worried.
There's nothing worse than that locust.
All their
plotline.
trailers just point out the worst jokes they got, and I said, "This is what you're giving us."
Yeah, but are you going to Jurassic Park for the
Stop
for the
putting in
jokes?
terrible jokes.
There has to be. You
No.
gotta have the corny
The
jokes.
plots are so dumb.
But it's not even about the plot. It's about dinosaurs almost killing.
Did the first
or
movie
killing
have dumb
people.
jokes? No, and it was a masterpiece.
There's always a couple of dumb jokes.
Not in the first one.
Yeah, yes, absolutely. Jeff Goldblum had a couple of good singers.
Jeff Goldblum has some.
Yeah, but they were
They're-
good singers.
Yeah. Yeah. They
True.
were dumb. They were good.
Okay, that's true. All
Because
right.
Goldblum's an icon.
In other collectible news,
Even his commercials. Those. Remember, like what company is he flipping right now?
there was one that he did for apartments.com.
Apartments.com.
Yeah.
I love him. I love those commercials.
Yeah,
Anything Goldblum does is amazing.
he's an icon.
That's it. He saved Wicked.
He was the best part.
They said if Ariana Grande just
Not the singing.
No,
it's
no.
Jeff Goldblum.
yeah, Ariana Grande completely hit the bed, and Goldblum had to save the day.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
He's the wizard.
And then they screwed him in the Oscar.
Didn't even get nominated.
Didn't even get nominated. That movie would have bombed without him in it.
By the way, part 2 coming this Christmas? Yeah, this Christmas.
Well, they better sign Goldblum in.
I think it's
he's
November.
in.
Yeah.
He's in.
Yeah.
November? End of
Yeah.
November. Yeah.
Well,
All right.
okay, I'm lying to you guys.
And
I've
if-
never seen Wicked. I'm not gonna ever. See
To finish this collectibles section, we had some Lego announcements.
Cool.
One I was super excited about, and that was Krusty Burger.
Already gonna get it. I have to get that one. I'll give it right next to my.
You have a
Mart.
Quickie Mart.
Got
Yeah.
it next to my Quickie Mart.
1,635 pieces. And then also, I think I don't know if this has been announced before, but it was Mario in the Mario Kart.
Yep.
And it is
Yeah,
pimp.
that's pimp. It is pimp. Looking.
Super pimp. It's
Yeah.
1,972 pieces.
Not bad.
It looks absolutely amazing.
I totally regret not getting the Simpson house. I always
Yeah.
wanted to.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna buy it eventually. Then I went into moratorium. They retired it.
Now
And
it's
now it's like
expensive,
you got to cash one of your Israel bonds to get one of those.
The Krusty Burger looks absolutely sick, though.
Yeah.
Was that a Van Wilder joke?
Yeah.
The Krusty Burger, I'm sure it opens up too, and you're gonna have stuff inside of it. Like it looks
It looks cool.
like a Wicked set.
They did leak the blue shell for Mario Kart.
The blue shell.
Yeah, the one that chases the first player.
Oh,
And ruins your entire life.
with the wings.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice. I like Lego.
And in entertainment,
Yes, sir.
Thunderbolts did it again.
Yeah,
56% drop though, but that's not too bad.
That's on
not
average.
bad. Not
Yeah.
bad. 32 million, moved over 278 million worldwide.
yeah.
It's pretty good. It's not bad.
Second week is
Yeah.
number 1. Yeah,
Yeah, but Sinners, man, Sinners is just racking up the
keeps
cash.
making bank.
Sinners
22
is
million.
doing so well. They're putting
Yeah.
Ryan Coogler's name all over the Ironheart
Yeah,
trailers and stuff. It's
crazy.
Like, oh my god.
Like it
Yeah,
just
I
keeps,
saw that.
It
You know,
keeps
he has
making bank.
nothing connected to it.
It keeps
And it's a hard R, is it not?
a hard R, and
Yeah.
it's a very slim drop off every single week.
Good for
Yeah.
them. Good for Michael B. Jordan. You know,
I don't think he ever.
I just like Michael
He's a
B.
pretty
Jordan.
big star.
I just like Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah,
I like Michael B. Jordan.
I don't blame you.
Yeah.
he's amazing.
He's awesome. I like Michael B. Jordan. Anyways, and then Minecraft came in third, 7.6 million, so just crossed over just over $1 billion.
Basically, 1, 2, 3 was the exact as last week. It's not at $1 billion yet, but it's getting there.
It's $1 billion. It's
getting there.
going to get $1 billion. It's all good. So, but in bad news, the new horror movie Clown in a Cornfield didn't scare up enough audience. Good line.
Thank you.
It only made 3.6 million.
You can take credit for that.
Now, on the bright side, 3.6 million isn't bad. That's about 3.5 million more than the budget, is what they made.
There you go.
So really,
Yeah, the budget was 40 grand.
yeah. So really, still not too bad, you know. So let's just call it like it is.
Yeah.
So and Fight or Flight,
Yeah.
which nobody cared about.
Another new movie, but
Another
it
new
looks
movie.
good.
Opening weekend, 2 million.
That's bad.
Yeah.
That's not good. 7th place.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Not great.
Speaking of that,
What's
when's that Mark Wahlberg flight? Is it Flight Risk? The one where he's got the comb over hair?
Flight Plan or Flight
Plan?
Risk?
Flight Risk
I
or
think it's Flight
I
Risk.
thought that already came out.
It did.
Yeah, but it hasn't been on any digital downloads.
I think it's
going to
become. I think it's going to be streaming very soon because I know
Yeah.
they did the physical media release.
Oh, speaking of
Yeah.
streaming, off topic. You know what I noticed this morning?
What?
Novocaine.
It's on Prime.
It's on
Or Crave?
Paramount.
Paramount. Plus.
Paramount.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
I
watch
was going
that.
to get there eventually.
I'm gonna watch that tonight.
I'm going to
1 out of
watch that
12.
this weekend
Yeah.
because I'm a fan of
Jack Quaid.
Jack Quaid.
Jack Quaid.
Son of Dennis Quaid.
Dennis Quaid, another icon.
from The Boys, and it just
Yeah.
looks like a fun movie.
yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see HBO Max redid its logo to HBO Max instead of just Max?
Yeah,
How
I
dumb is that?
was
Yeah.
going to talk about that
Just
because
in
they
bold.
did the.
Yeah. How much did you pay for that?
I know.
Yeah.
But they were HBO
HBO
Max.
Max.
Yeah.
They went to Max, which was stupid.
Yeah.
And now they're back as HBO Max, and they used John Cena to announce it.
They probably spent like 10 million from a marketing company to do that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And they're just like perfect.
Yeah,
know?
this
Why
didn't
can't they
work,
just do
but-
HBO?
Yeah. Yeah. Wasn't this on
I
our
don't mind HBO Max because Disney Plus.
Drop the
and-
Max.
No, I don't mind it, but dropping the HBO was stupid.
Yeah.
Just the Max?
Yeah.
Nobody wants that. HBO Max, great. Max is better than Plus. We
It
get
is.
Plus with everything.
Yeah.
So this is a little bit better. Anyway, on with the
I don't understand what's wrong with just HBO.
because it's more than that now. It's
Yeah.
HBO to the max.
Do I have to pay more for it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense. All right. All right. So opening this weekend,
Yeah.
Final Destination Bloodlines. These movies are amazing. They're super creepy.
Yeah.
But we all love them because all this really happens.
It makes you paranoid. Like I even saw a post on Instagram. Somebody was driving behind one of those trucks with the logs on it, transporting, going, I've seen.
Oh, no, that's how they promoted the
Is that
movie.
how they promoted it?
Yeah, they put
Yeah.
Final Destination with a picture of the logs.
I'll
on the back of a
never.
truck.
And I even when I'm on the highway now and I'm driving behind someone with a boat, I'm like, nope. I'm anybody. I won't drive behind anybody with a trailer.
I've seen Final Destination.
I'm literally just looking at the straps. I'm like, no, I'm getting around this thing. No way. Yeah.
It received a 93% on Rotten Tomatoes. I have a prediction with Thunderbolts dropping 56% and only did what 32. If I think Final Destination can have a $40 million opening weekend.
I think it's too.
And take first place.
I think so too.
They're only going to have a very small window though because next weekend is the live action Stitch movie and Final Reckoning Mission Impossible.
Okay,
So,
Mission Impossible is going to be amazing.
Yeah.
I've heard.
Iffy things. What?
It got an 80, 85, 88.
Yeah, but I've heard other things.
Yeah,
But I'm
no,
going in blind.
all right,
I just
okay,
want
all
to.
right.
Going blind. I haven't. What's going on with the Stitch thing?
Live action.
It's a live action Stitch thing.
Disney's got to keep doing the live action.
I haven't watched any of it. I haven't watched any trailers. Nothing.
It looks cute.
Is James Marsden in it?
No.
Then it's
He's
gonna,
always with a
yeah.
animated animal.
if he's not in it, it's gonna suck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sonic's dad.
Yeah.
exactly.
Marsden saves everything.
Marsden saves everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hop is just an annoying rabbit without, you know.
You need, and same with Sonic.
Yeah.
You need Marsden
Yeah, if they didn't have Marsden, you fatal attraction that bunny.
from Hop.
I'm just saying.
I like
yeah.
it.
Anyways.
All right. What
All
else
right.
is going on?
Super Mario sequel is coming out called
Yeah.
Super Mario World. Clever title. Yeah, you saw that happening because
Well, the first one made $1 billion.
made $1 billion.
Yeah.
So of course they're doing that again.
Yeah.
So whatever. Godzilla versus Kong Supernova.
Yeah.
I'm in.
We got the title, got
I'm
a
in.
teaser trailer, got
don't
like not a poster, but like what the graphics will look like for the title.
Space
Yeah.
Godzilla's coming.
What do you? Is that what you?
I think so.
Yeah.
I don't care.
All my lore knowledge.
Godzilla in space. I'm in.
Although the last one sucked. I'm gonna be
How did he
real.
get there?
I don't care. Godzilla and King Kong movies are like Predator
He doesn't go to
movies me.
space. We have an
Yeah.
entity coming from space.
He's not in space? Oh, I don't care.
Oh, I thought Godzilla
space
goes to
got-
You
space.
can send him
Oh.
in space. I don't care. It'd be still cool. You know? I'm just saying, right? Tell me it's not right. King Kong and Godzilla movies
Yeah.
and Predator movies.
Yeah.
They're all. I'll watch them. I'll watch them all.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Now, what if they do a crossover?
King Kong,
Kong-
Godzilla versus Predator.
It was Godzilla X Kong X Predator.
I would.
Well, Predator doesn't
That would
stand a
just. I
chance.
couldn't. My head would explode.
100 predators versus the monkey. Let's
Like
go.
that'd be amazing. You know, I'd be all over that. I'm not even lying. So it's all good. So all right, this is another thing that Fish and I are not really agreeing a bit because I don't know. It's not bad.
I'm not a fan.
So it's pretty good.
It was just a post on social media.
So yeah, they did a
Yeah.
post teaser trailer for the
no, not a trailer.
poster.
Just a
Poster.
picture.
Yeah, picture of the John Madden biopic.
Yeah.
Nicolas Cage is playing John Madden. I don't think he looks a little bit like him. Not horrible.
You got Christian Bale.
Christian Bale
so-
looks exactly like Al Davis.
He nails
He
it.
nails Al Davis.
When you look at the picture they posted,
Yeah.
I couldn't even tell you that's Christian Bale.
Yeah.
And he looks exactly like Al Davis. But
Yeah.
Nicolas Cage's John Madden,
It's kind of
I mean, it's
close.
not
I
horrible.
saw a picture, but you got to have
Yeah.
some Nick Cage in there.
Yeah, it's not horrible. This is a young John Madden.
still,
Okay.
I don't know.
But yeah.
I'm not sold on that.
Christian Bale.
And I'm a Nick
let's just
Cage
call it like
fan.
it is. Christian Bale's an actual chameleon.
He's amazing.
He can do anything. Like
Yeah, but-
any role they give him.
Oh yeah, can you gain 40 pounds of muscle and play Batman?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I got to make sure that I'm
Yeah.
the machinist first.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got to make sure I'm 120 before I get 180.
No, they could do a live action fat bastard biopic from Austin Powers, and he gets cast
No
to
prosthetics.
play fat bastard. He'd be like, no problem. I'll gain 350
months.
pounds, and I'm going to train for sumo wrestler to be a sumo
I'm gonna
wrestler.
dye my hair red.
Yeah, he moves to Japan.
Learns a Scottish accent.
You know, he buys a home. He learns. He trains with sumo wrestlers. Gains 350 pounds. Nails the role.
Yeah.
Grows the hair.
Oscar.
You know.
Yeah. No, I'm not doing a fat
Somehow
suit.
gets a Scottish accent, you know, that he doesn't drop. You know, that's Christian Bale. So anyway.
You know, he's amazing.
All right.
Yeah.
So
Anyway,
Anyways.
we'll see how good this movie is.
I'm in because it's John Madden. I like John Madden.
What I learned though is it is taking place in the early days and when they're just developing the first Madden video game. That's what it revolves around.
Cool.
Okay.
All right. And was it the first trailer for the F1 movie? I thought there already was a trailer. The second trailer.
Second trailer?
Second trailer. Yeah, I
this
saw the first trailer.
Was the first one like a teaser?
No, it was still pretty long.
Okay.
It was like an
all right.
initial,
So
yeah.
new trailer.
Yeah, new trailer.
New
Brad
trailer.
Pitt.
Yeah.
This
This looks
great.
so good.
First of all, it looks amazing.
It looks so good.
Let's just say it like it is.
Yeah.
Same director as Top Gun Maverick.
Yeah.
Joseph Kaczynski.
Yeah.
It looks great, and let's just call it like it is. Brad Pitt just gets more attractive as he gets
Yeah.
older. Like, what is with that guy?
I don't
He
know. I
ages
don't
like
get
a
it.
fine wine.
Like, what is with that guy?
Jesus.
That man gets more better looking.
Like, what is going on?
That's actually my favorite part of the trailer because
Yeah.
he's teaming up with a young driver, and the young driver just can't stand him.
Yeah.
That he's stepping on his toes. So the young driver's there with his mother looking at the pictures, and she's like, I don't know what you're talking about. He doesn't look that old. He's actually quite handsome. Like I was in the trailer.
He just gets better looking all the time. I don't understand it. You know? Yeah.
And speaking of that, Top Gun Maverick director,
Yeah.
they've officially greenlit the sequel to Top Gun Maverick.
We knew that was coming
So
too.
Top Gun 3, I guess,
Well,
is
you have
what
to
we're
finish
calling
Mission
it.
Impossible before you can tackle another Top Gun.
Yeah, we're
yeah,
doing.
you knew that was happening.
Well, that also made $1 billion.
Yeah.
When something makes $1 billion, you're gonna find a way to do another one.
It was also amazing.
It was also, in my opinion, one of the best movies of that year.
Yeah. So come on, let's go. You
Okay.
know? So, also a new trailer which I haven't watched yet for James Gunn's Superman movie. Haven't watched it. Not bad.
don't know, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
don't
still
know.
torn on this.
Yeah. Nobody 2 trailer as well. I was in. I love.
Oh,
I just love.
we got to recommend this movie
mean,
to
you know.
everyone because
Yeah.
you and I were huge fans of the first Nobody.
I love it.
Shot in Winnipeg.
Yeah.
Christopher Lloyd plays his dad.
Yeah. Look,
He's
this one.
back.
This one seems like Christopher Lloyd's role is expanded
Yeah,
because he was barely in the first one.
correct.
Yeah, but this one it looks a little expanded. And it's
And
Bob
they're going
Oden.
on
Bob
vacation.
Odenkirk. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Love that
But
guy.
it's from the producers of John Wick. It's
Yeah.
it looks just as good as the first one.
Right.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I love the Nobody movie.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I'm in.
Yeah. And another trailer for the new Smurfs movie. It is animated, not live
Not
action.
live action.
It
So
was
Neil
supposed to be
Patrick
live
Harris won't be
action,
there.
but they had a scheduling conflict with James Marsden. So they chose full animation, which was probably a good idea.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That'll be in theaters July 18th, probably competing with Superman.
Yep. Yep.
Superman will be
And
in
then
July.
Bad Guys 2 comes out August 1st.
And
That trailer dropped yesterday.
Fantastic
Right.
Four as well had a new trailer and also will be in July. July is going to be
Packed.
packed.
It's going to be a banger.
Packed.
Banger. New trailers dropped for Marvel's Ironheart, which is going to be on Disney Plus.
Of course. Yep.
Nice, nice, nice. And John Cena's Peacemaker. I'm so into Peacemaker. I'm down. So good.
And
I might watch the first season again to watch before I watch the second season.
It was so funny.
Yeah, I'm so
and
into
so
it.
good.
Yeah.
But they also smartly used this promo. They did drop a new trailer this week, and then they did a fake promo video where John Cena was telling everyone they're going back to HBO Max. I thought
Yeah.
that was a funny thing that they did.
Yeah, I'm totally down with it.
Yeah.
Peacemaker for sure.
I think it's and in Canada it's on Crave.
It's on Crave, yeah.
It'll
Yeah.
be in I think
Yeah.
August.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So good. A couple of recommendations for you. Dope Thief on Apple TV.
You're watching that
I'm
one.
super into it. Super graphic. Couple plot holes. But I mean, super graphic. Couple things I'm going, I don't know. But anyways, awesome.
I have to start it. I
I'm
haven't
fully
started
into it. It is great. And then you started watching this. I haven't started watching it yet. Tom Segura, who we love. Bad Thoughts on Netflix.
I gotta warn people.
It's like a PG-13.
No, it is if you lit rated R on fire.
Yeah.
So I was like, I heard about it.
Yeah.
I wanted to see it. I'm like, sweet. And it's basically a sketch comedy series.
Yeah.
And all these little skits that are filmed and they kind of overlap, and there's 6 17-minute episodes.
Yeah.
I watched all of them in a row.
Okay.
At points, I am laughing so hard, I am crying and I can't breathe.
Yeah.
At other points, I'm turning away because it's the grossest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Or it's possibly the most offensive thing I've ever seen. Now,
Sounds amazing.
that's what. So what I'm all that being said, whether you're grossed out or offended at moments,
Yeah.
Tom Segura is doing something that literally nobody else has got the balls to do in comedy right now, with maybe the exception of Schultz.
Yeah.
Is that he is. Where's the line?
Yeah.
And everyone in comedy has been so afraid to get anywhere near the line because of wokeness or what have you.
Yeah.
And he said, there's the line. Cool. I'm going to go here. And I'm going to offend everybody.
Yeah.
So that nobody can really complain, because I'm going to offend literally everybody I can think of. And
I'm in.
make it completely over the top. And I loved 90% of it. There's a couple things where I'm like, ugh. But
I'm in.
and I don't want to spoil it, but if you're into that kind of humor, watch it, because it is crazy. And also, to end this thought, do you know about his feud with Garth Brooks?
Yeah.
He purposely dresses exactly like 90s Garth Brooks and makes that
it.
character a serial killer.
That's his whole
He is just, I'm waiting for the lawsuit announcement.
Oh, that's
but he
amazing.
doesn't call himself Garth Brooks.
Yeah.
But everybody knows
Oh my God.
he's playing Garth Brooks.
I'm watching this tonight. I don't know.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Offside.
All right.
Okay. And
There's also, last but not least, there's going to be an Office spinoff.
Yeah.
Called The Paper.
I can't wait for this.
September.
Yeah.
Have they announced the cast?
On Peacock, brand new cast. The lead is going to be Don. What's his name? He was the redheaded leader of the First Order in Force Awakens. Gleason's son, Brendan Gleason's son.
You're nailing it.
I'm nailing it.
You're nailing
Donald
it.
Gleason.
No.
Donald Gleason.
Okay.
Don-
It says Oscars in it.
No, so that was the other thing is that he's going to be appearing
Yeah.
as himself as sort of a crossover character.
You know Michael Scott's going to make a cameo.
No, I don't think so.
I think he
no.
will. I think
It's a
he will.
completely different cast. Oscar is going to make a cameo.
I do like
bet you will
Oscar.
see a couple other cameos, but it's
Oscar's
in
so
a
fun.
different city, and it takes place at a dying newspaper instead of a paper, like paper printing company.
I'm in.
So I'm in.
Whatever. I'm on.
Same producers, same kind of comedy. I think a lot of people are going to enjoy it.
In.
And in sports, just a bit offside with kdogandfish, second round of the NHL playoffs, and the Jets and the Leafs sucked earlier this week. Like sucked.
Yeah, we don't know where we're at
real
right
bad.
now at the time of recording.
Yeah,
But,
they really.
I don't know.
6-1. Jeez.
They both lost. The Leafs at the time of recording, the Leafs had not scored a goal since the middle of Game 3, and I can't. I don't get it.
First of all, Florida did win the cup last year.
They did, but they're not the one seed this year. They're not. They're a good team.
Yeah.
They're a good team.
I
But
know.
the Leafs were started up 2-0.
I know.
So,
But they got Brad Marchand now.
They both lost at home. The Jets and the Leafs have to go on the road now and in danger of being booted from the playoffs because they're both down 3-1.
Well, the Jets can't win a road game, so that's going to be an issue.
That's going to be trouble.
They have
yeah.
to.
So at the time of recording, we don't know if they either both won and forced a Game 6 or if their series are over. We shall see. The Oilers, the last Canadian team in this conversation, did win their series 4-1 over the Vegas Knights.
They're on a heater.
They're playing really well.
Yeah.
And also the other series, Carolina was up 3-1 over the Washington Capitals at the time of recording, and they will get the winner of Florida Leafs. Anyway, NBA earlier in the week, the Knicks took a commanding 3-1 lead in their series, and Jason Tatum tore his Achilles.
That sucks, by the way.
But then the Celtics won Game 5.
I know.
How?
It was funny, too. They were constantly talking about that Wednesday on Mad Dog Sports.
Yeah.
Because the Celtics were favored.
Yeah.
It was at home.
With Tatum out.
Tatum out, and they were still favored at
He's
home.
not hogging the ball.
And then, I don't know.
Whoa.
You think they could beat them? Think the Knicks? They can beat the Knicks? Think so?
No,
Tatum?
not down 3-1.
You got
The next
Brown.
one's in New York.
Next one's in New York.
Yeah.
Madison Square Garden. Madison Square Garden.
Oh, they're
Let's
down
go.
3-1. I thought it was 3.
No, it was 3-1.
It was 3-1.
Now it's
yeah.
3-2.
Now it's 3-2. They're
So
going
the
to
Knicks
win it at home.
It'll be
Knicks at
close.
home. The Knicks need to close that series. Pacers defeated the Cavs 4-1.
Pacers are
Cavs was number one. Cavs were number one seed.
Pacers are fun to watch, man.
fun
They
to
are
watch.
they are a fun team.
And the Timberwolves also ended their series with Golden State Warriors, which is kind of inevitable with Steph Curry out.
That sucks.
4-1. They're waiting to play the winner of Nuggets Thunder,
That's going to go 7.
which at the time of recording, OKC is up 3-2, but the next one is going to be in Denver.
That series is going to go 7.
It's gonna go 7.
Game 7 is going to
Yeah, I think
be
so.
crazy.
In NFL, before we get into the schedule announcements that were on this week, the Ravens extended Derrick Henry to a 2-year, $30 million deal, $25 million guaranteed, the highest paid amount of money to a running back ever over the age of 30.
And he deserves every penny.
And he's a monster.
Yeah, it's funny that
Absolute
they
beast.
give him $25 million guaranteed,
Yeah.
which is basically fully guaranteed.
Basically.
But he can't give him fully guaranteed anymore because Deshaun Watson screwed that up.
Yeah, he ruined that.
Because he deserves all $30 million.
massage.
You should just give him all $30 million. He
him all
deserves
30.
he deserves all $30 million of that, like straight up.
NFL season will kick off. So the schedule announcements, there were like sneak peeks of like the overseas games and stuff like that.
I hate these overseas games.
But the actual full schedule was released on
I haven't seen it.
on Wednesday.
Are they sending my Packers to Brazil again?
No,
Oh, thank God.
no. The other,
No.
I'll tell you.
Oh, we're going to Chile.
You're,
No, you're going to Portugal.
you're going to Monaco.
Yeah.
The
No, you're
season,
playing in Kiev.
the season is going to kick off on that Thursday Night Football. The Eagles raising the banner, getting the rings.
Yeah.
Cowboys at Eagles.
That's going to be
Divisional.
Usually it's a Super Bowl rematch, though.
Sometimes
really?
the previous year was Lions Chiefs.
No. Okay.
And then Lions won that game. Do you remember that?
Right.
Then last year was Super Bowl.
I mean, Eagles
rematch.
Cowboys. That's going to be a banger.
I believe.
Divisional.
It's going to be sweet. There is a Brazil Friday night game.
Yeah.
But the Eagles are going to stomp them.
I hope so. Cowboys are
Cowboys
making some actual improvements.
Yeah, they got it. Yeah.
I hope so.
You never know.
Brazil will have a Friday night game to kick off the season. It's going to be Chiefs versus Chargers. They're actually going to let Patrick Mahomes go overseas, so it's pretty impressive.
I'm surprised because the field always sucks.
Yeah.
So I would not send Mahomes.
Well, also,
there.
you remember last year?
Mahomes is your bread and butter, Goodell.
It was Packers Eagles.
Yeah.
And
Jordan
they wouldn't let them out of their hotel rooms.
Well, yeah, because it was
dangerous.
It was a civil war. Which is great.
It was more like gang activity.
Like, seriously.
Not a civil war.
This is great. You're all just going to get room service for...
Do not get your political... geopolitical news from kdogandfish.
Whatever. But I'm just like, and the field sucked. Jordan Love got hurt. It wasn't because of the field. He got hurt. Yeah. But the fields always suck because they're not actually football fields.
Now, can I blow some wind up your skirt?
Yeah, go for it.
The Sunday night football game, Ravens at Bills.
Oh, okay, that's great.
Come on.
That's amazing.
Some great games.
That's going to be an awesome game.
We also learned Thanksgiving games will be Packers versus Lions.
We always got
that. It's either Packers Bears, Packers Lions.
Packers Lions. I'm in.
Chiefs at Cowboys.
Another good game.
Bengals at Ravens divisional. Depending on how the Bengals play, that could be a good
Bengals always come out and then they get better.
Black Friday.
Except last year.
This is what I love about the NFL.
Did they make the playoffs last year? No.
Not the Bengals. They just missed.
But they were close.
They were close. Yeah. So they always do Thanksgiving. The Thanksgiving's been an NFL tradition for years.
Yeah.
But they were like, oh, let's try a Black Friday game the day after Thanksgiving because Christmas killed it.
Yeah.
It was like they're just adding so many holiday games. It's crazy.
That's
because everyone's at home.
That's why Roger Goodell gets $60 million a year salary because he just keeps. We're gonna make just loads of money. Black Friday game, I'm in. Who's playing?
A second annual Black Friday game, Bears at Eagles. Depending on how the Bears play,
that one's not great. I mean, Caleb Williams. We'll see what happens. Honestly, if Goodell could do a Mother's Day game, he'd do a Mother's Day game.
We're gonna have one in May.
In May,
even though there's no season.
No season going on. It's just like we're doing a Mother's Day game.
Now, last year was the first year they did Christmas games that were not even on a football day.
Yeah.
So they're still gonna do the Christmas games, and I think they're all gonna be on Netflix.
Yeah.
Halloween's next.
They'll do one.
And it's actually on a Thursday, so it is a football day.
Okay.
But Christmas Day, Cowboys at Commanders.
That'll be good.
Lions at Vikings.
Divisional.
Broncos at Chiefs. These are all divisional.
Broncos are pretty good last year.
Broncos made to the second round of the playoffs, or they lose in the first round?
I can't remember.
They were made
good.
the playoffs.
Yeah, those are all divisional. I'm in.
So now to end the show,
that's amazing. I love Christmas games. You don't have to hang out with your family so much. They're all just
football. There's also NBA, but they used to own Christmas, but not anymore.
Oh yeah. Sorry, Adam Silver.
Sorry, Adam Silver.
They're gonna do Mavericks Lakers.
Yeah.
By the way, speaking of Adam Silver,
rigged the whole NBA
from The Walking Dead. Yeah. He rigged the NBA draft. He rigged it. If you tell me, and by the way, if you went on social media,
by the way, that's your team.
And I like the Dallas Mavericks.
Yeah.
When my son is named Maverick.
Yeah.
They rigged the NBA lottery draft. You cannot convince me otherwise. Every social media comment the day of the lottery, the NBA lottery was, this is rigged, this is rigged, this is rigged, this is rigged.
I don't understand what happened to the ping pong balls.
You don't even see the balls.
They did them in the back. So
Show me the balls.
Show me the balls.
I want to see your balls.
I want to see a ping pong ball show.
Not like Thailand.
Miss you, mushy. But I'm just saying.
Seriously rigged. Tell me they had a 1% chance.
Yeah.
They just snuck in with the 10. I think they were 10th or something like that.
Yeah.
And they made the play-in tournament.
Yeah.
You still have Antonio Davis, Kyrie Irving, Anthony Davis. Which is
Antonio's the injured
informous
one.
Raptor.
Yeah. Well, okay.
Raptor.
How did they even do it?
Because the Luka trade got them 100%
You just have a
Guaranteed.
thing in an envelope. You have a picture in an envelope.
But how did you determine the order? Did you lay them all down and mix up the cards like you're playing fucking war?
Yeah, and then
You
you
know?
took
And then you just
took
pick one off the tip?
Dallas's first.
They
Yeah.
just knew the rest of the ping pong balls,
Yeah.
legit, because the worst teams got second.
But what ping pong balls?
They do the lottery. The lottery's done with the ping pong balls. You get so many amount of balls per how your record
Where was the machine?
We don't get to see that.
Well,
That's
then
my point.
how do you know they used the machine?
Maybe they
didn't.
didn't. But all I'm saying is the Mavericks shouldn't have got it.
Yeah.
There was a 7% chance for the Raptors. Worst teams had a better chance. The Mavericks had a 1% chance.
1.8.
And they got the first overall pick. Or did you tell the GM of the Mavericks, trade Luka to the Lakers? We need them to be relevant. And don't worry, we're going to make it up to you the first overall pick so you can get Cooper Flag and you'll be a beloved franchise again.
Yeah.
Won't everyone hate me? Yeah, they will for a couple of months. But then once you have Cooper Flag, everyone's going to forget about it.
Yeah, they're all going to hate you, but don't worry. Lakers are going to get
Don't
bounced
worry
in the
about
first
it.
round. Don't worry about it.
I am absolutely convinced it was rigged. I know we have to end the show.
But why? I don't understand why they didn't just show off the ping pong balls.
Because it's rigged. Because they rigged it.
You can't rig a ping pong ball.
They showed
That's the whole point. That's what I'm saying.
So there was a lot of
They
shenanigans.
just took a picture out of an envelope.
There was a lot of shenanigans with the NHL lottery that they were like, it was bullshit. It was a super low percent chance that the Blackhawks should have gotten Connor Bedard. But they wanted him to go to a major franchise. So they were saying that they were rigged. So this year, the NHL lottery, they showed the ping pong balls. They showed the process.
Yeah.
And I hope the NBA does that next year because I was rigged. Rigged. Okay, we got to end the show. Okay. Anyway, also with the back to the NFL with the schedule release, they all do wicked release day kind of funny videos. The Colts had to delete theirs because they started it with Tyreek Hill getting arrested, like a footage of that.
Yeah.
And then the Chargers won because, check it out, it's on YouTube, a full Minecraft animated video of their schedule.
Yeah, that's
like
sweet.
full in Minecraft movie mode.
That's sweet.
It was super cool.
Yeah,
The
season
Chargers
ticket
did
holders
that.
for the Chargers, your tickets just went up $6.
Anyway, we got to end the show. We appreciate you guys so much. What was your favorite part of What's Poppin', episode 77? Funko news, entertainment, sports, tell us in the comments. Also, to become an exclusive YouTube member, click join for exclusive content, live shows, discounts on the website, and more. Till next time, I'm Fish.
Okay, dog.
We'll see you again soon.
Peace.